And we're going to be replacing this piece or that new piece once it's all done and got the pipe through. So now I've got my 65mm diamond core bit. It's for wet and dry, and we're just going to be doing a precision cut to the right side of that dyno bolt that's holding the bottom plate down, but above the timber bottom plate, which is 35mm off the ground. And it should be enough fall to still run under the kicker. So I'm just going to take these nails away now. Give it a little bit of a sweep up. And I've got my bit right where it's going to be, right where I want it on the inside. So I'm using my pilot bit. There's a masonry bit going through the middle, which is going to keep it nice and straight. It's actually going to help you. So that's my positioning. I use that as a guide to run it sort of on the timber bottom plate, just so it would be straight. And now I'm going to take it off and I'm going to drill right through the wall. That way when I head around on the outside and use the core bit, I'll know exactly where it's going to be. Otherwise I'm just going to be guessing and measuring. So this is the best way. Definitely use your pilot bit by itself on hammer drill, and then make sure you switch it back to drill mode when you use the core bit. So here is my hole that I've done. It's chipped a little bit of the render off, which is fine because our core bit is 65mm and we're going right in the middle of that. And so now that masonry bit in the middle, that's just going to be piloting through, and it doesn't create a lot of dust at all, as you can see. It probably only took about 30 to 40 seconds to get through. I've sped it up a little bit here, but it wasn't much dust. It's just falling away like that. And this is through brick as well. There we go, I'm through. Hello. And that's it on the inside. There's still a little bit of slag there and concrete built up, so I just went around and drilled through to clean that up so we can run our pipe straight through there. There we go, we're all good. Now it is time to find the wastewater pipe and start some digging, because I know it runs down the side of the house here. So I'm digging, and I found a pipe, and I thought, yo, is that it? I called the plumber. I said, yeah, we're ready to go. He's come in and he said, what the hell's going on? That's the wrong pipe. Keep digging, buddy. So that's what I did. While he was doing some work inside, he was running the hot and cold pipes. We're going to be putting this piece in there, and that's what we're doing there. We're using that small little Milwaukee Sawzall to cut the PVC pipe. He's already ran, while I was doing the digging, he's ran all the hot and cold water, and that's where the waste pipe is going to be going through that 65mm hole. And he's tapped into the next door's water, the room next door, the bathroom, and that's the joint there, and he's ran it down the wall. Just gotta get a bit more room and slip this baby on, and that will be all sealed up. And you can see he's pulled these, I'm not sure what they're called, let's just call them whatever you want, but you can see it right here. He's just, once it's in line, you cut it to size. Once it's in line, you slide them back over so they join around it, and then it just has the clamps and you tighten them up, and that joins it. I've left it open so we can see if it's sealed properly. So far so good. We're just tightening them up now, and that should be a seal, and then we just have to connect the pipe to that and have a reducer as well. So we've got it running through, and we've actually had to put a kick in it because we have the legs of our cabinets, our kitchen cabinets on the back wall there, so we can't just run it straight because our legs are there, it won't fit. So we've had to bring it over a little bit and have a step, and that is it. That's all connected. Sweet, so so it's a bit higher there.